Here are some tips to help you transition to a better job, and you have to be really careful with timing. So let's get started. The first thing that you have to really consider is what is the current job market like? Understand that there's always a struggle between labor and capital. If the job market favors labor, that means you'll have more jobs to choose from with better benefits because employees are more in demand. However, if the job market favors capital, that means there are more employees in the job market than that is necessary. So this means that you'll get worse pay, worse benefits, and less jobs. So this means that you have to pay attention to what kind of job market that you're in for your industry when you want to switch to a better job. For instance, right now, the demand for engineers might be going up because everyone's trying to build robots. But the demand for staffing in Amazon warehouses, those might be going down because that's where all the robots are going to replace those jobs. So you really have to get a feel for, am I in a position where I feel like I have more leverage to ask for a better job in that industry? If the answer is no, even if you hate that job, upskill, prepare, and wait for the best moment. But if the market is in your favor, now you have more of a bargaining chip when you're applying to different jobs and interviews. If you're looking to become a better man that knows their way around the world, hit that subscribe button. Next is you have to really prioritize and know what you want in these jobs. Because you'll rarely find the perfect job that you really want. So you have to really keep your eye out for what's the next best thing. Like maybe you're in a position where you want more salary, but you'll have to work much longer hours for that. Or maybe you want to focus on a side hustle, so you're willing to take on like an easier job with less pay, but with flexible hours. So you have to really figure out what exactly are you prioritizing in this new job. And these things are usually in these categories. I'll put them on the screen too. Salary, good hours, learning potential, benefits, good working environment, purposeful work. And what you really want to do is rank all these things in order of importance. Because there's a very little chance that your new job is going to have all these things. Once you have done that, for all the jobs that you're considering, compare them with this list side by side to see where exactly are all the trade-offs in, and if the new jobs or the new prospects are actually worth it. Next is of course upskilling. First, you have to really focus on what are the skills that are most in demand in your industry when you're applying to different jobs. Figure out which skills are considered industry standards and really look to develop those particular skills. But that by itself might not be enough because you have to look to the future and look at what other possible skills that you can add to yourself to make you stand out from other people. Also, pay attention to what kind of skills are most likely to be replaceable by AI. Avoid those skills because they are possibly going to become outdated. Also, practice interviewing questions. This is also kind of like a skill too, because it's a skill to be able to present yourself at the most best condition to the people that are going to be interviewing you. And always look to update your resume. So keep your eye out to look for good, interesting projects that you can add to your resume. Last, don't quit your job before everything is confirmed. It's very easy to just start checking out once you have decided to just leave this job. Because what's the point, right? Why exactly am I working so hard when I have just something lined up already? But you might have good coworkers and managers that you really want to maintain that networking and connections with in the future. And they'll become good references for your interviews, and who knows, they might know someone that knows someone. But use your discernment. If your manager is the type that will fire you immediately when they know that you are going to leave, I will kind of keep this on the down low. But if you like your boss and you guys have a pretty good relationship and you leaving will cause a lot of problems, then you might want to give him a little heads up. Whatever that you do, always try to leave as peacefully as possible. I know that most of us don't want to do that. Because your next manager for your next job will definitely be looking at how you left that job. Because you might do that in your new job. So hopefully you guys can use these tips to find yourself a better job, and I will see you guys in my next video.